This is Colombo. No wait, it's not Peter Falk, it's Combo Town. We've got a 3-lander to start. We have an early removal artifact as well as a sweeper for later while we set up our board. I like it. Keep. That's their turn 4 without any plays. Are they all removal? That gives us the chance to drop our Mightstone and use it to draw. We're missing our token generators, but with a pair of Deluge we should be able to find some of them. We finally hit pay dirt. Let's drop the synthesizer and see what we have coming up. Those two will work just fine. The order doesn't even matter. And now we'll play out the Smithy. Big tokens coming up. They do snipe one, but we have a parade of big tokens on the way. We'll trade in our saw blades for the Worldwalker Helm we have on top of our deck. They don't appear to have men anyways. It's graveyard shenanigans then. Sure, an Itali could be rather strong, but we've got a board wipe to clean up the mess. They could be setting up a kill combo, so that's another reason to not chance it and drop the hammer as soon as we can. Clear the board, then we'll drop the helm and generate a fat token. Easy 8-8 there. A cruelty always seems powerful. They went with the first chapter, but they should have gotten a guy out if they have one in the grave. We have enough stuff that we can easily flip the Smithy into the barracks. Now we can get a big token with every artifact we play out. And we have a second Smithy to play out already. Those are 15-15 men, lol. We do have an incubator to flip as well. Let's swing in. Send the men. That's a 19-point hit. Are you good, bro? Oh wait, they will lose 3 life to their cruelty. That's cruel, lol. Also, GG's. This is Muffles. No wait, it's Malfloons. Whatever those are. Well, okay. We get a 3-lander that if we were playing control would be fine. But no, this is open water too, the artifact blink in this hand will not do. Mull. We get another 3-lander. This one is only a little bit better. Looks like we'll have an ugly hand to start. Sure, Shuffler, sure. Looks like we're up against another deck that doesn't play men. Just our luck. And in the meantime we've drawn only lands. Shout out to the shuffler. Siphon Insight is a horrible card against us. They will need to steal half our deck before they get anywhere with our cards. I can't imagine they can steal enough cards from us to make a difference or to swing the game in their favor. That's our deluge. We'll get it back for the flashback. They pull a Dark Knight out of their pants. That's a hard no. They are fully tapped out. Let's drop our Celestus and follow it up with Steel Seraph. Let's see if they have any removals. A big Shelly will knock out our Seraph. Fair enough. We drew a synthesizer. Now we can start executing our game plan. That's a Smithy on top. The other Celestus has to go. With the Helm we'll generate a token. We already have a beefy 5/5. Do they have more removal? They're probably wondering why they can't flip their Shelly. We have a whole 2 cards in the grave. Shelly is not flipping anytime soon. They drop a Virtue, but it's not going to be much help. They'll need a bunch more removal. That's an easy 14/14. Time to go in for damages. Damages, bro. That was quite a hit. You alright, bro? Shake it off. They fire off a rush with all modes enabled. That is not going to cut it. Our men do shrink down to just 12/12s though. Good job there. You saved yourself 4 points of damage. This was going to be an easy flip, but they had to go. GG's. This is Tiara, the head wear. No wait, it's Tyra. We get a rather loaded 3-lander. We have a synthesizer and plenty of artifacts to go with it. This is an easy keep. Alright bro, get your pants on. This game has started. Ladies and Shark Men, another deck with very few men. We risk getting it countered, but we love to lead with our synthesizer. Every 3 mana artifact from here on out will generate a token. They consider their life choices, as well as deck choice. Our synthesizer lands. This is the beginning of their doom. The scry shows us 2 more 3 mana artifacts. We'll keep them on top. Again, the order doesn't matter much. They change our synthesizer into A2-2. That's unfortunate. We were going to throw a real beating this game. This turn is all about setting up our manas. The Celestus then land our Arid Archway. Next time we'll have 6 mana available. They are thinking hard with that big brain. What's it going to be, bro? Yeah, we knew you were smoking brain cells. They drop their trow and plop a big chicken down on the board. It looks like they have no idea we have Sunfall in the deck. Oopsie poopsie. I really don't think they'll block. Let's send the token they gave us. That's their board dealt with. All they've got left is a man land. They take out our archway, which is fine. We got a use out of it and now we can replace it with a land. Let's see how they deal with our 3-3. The hesitation smells like fear. We get another synthesizer. We can start to wreak havoc if they don't have a counter. That's another synthesizer on top. More land is fine too, that lets us floor it. They definitely don't like what they see. That's a boatload of draw, but when you have opposing men to deal with, it doesn't cut it. They tossed a whale. That's how you know they're in deep doo-doo. GG's. This is good OIPA, no wait, it's good OLPA. OPA. We get a 2-lander with a pair of mana artifacts. We even have a synthesizer to get the action going. As we like to say around here. Keep your pants on. Boris leading with a Skrelv. Something is up. They are already down to 3 cards in hand. That's not a lot of ammo. We drew into another synthesizer. The beatings could be real this game. Especially if they don't have much removal. They miss a land drop. That's too bad. For them. We'll land our first synthesizer. Skrelv is great, but it struggles against colorless men. Such as our tokens. The Celestus can go to the bottom. But we might keep the Foundry since we aren't drawing much land. They are stuck on 2. Well, we're stuck on 3. Fair is fair. We'll drop another Foundry, then play out the other synthesizer. Our mana artifacts are what is giving us the edge. Land ho. We'll keep 1, but let's drop the Otawara to the bottom. It's time to go with our Celestus. We'll get a pair of big tokens. Wait, do they have a counter? Bro, we have the mana to pay for it. Looks like they see that too. GG's. This is Gorilla Moments. No wait, it's no skill 0 men's. What a name. This 3-lander is hot. We have 2 synthesizers and a Smithy. This is pretty good. Keep your pants on. We're going for our first synthesizer. The Scry really helps feed the parade of artifacts once we get 1 down. We get 2 helms on top, which is just fine. Turn 4 and no plays. What kind of hand did they keep? For us it will be another synthesizer turn. It's another person playing cruelty. I don't know how good that is going to be. We have nothing they can make us toss. Oopsie poopsie bro. They saw the beating on the wall. GG's. This is Marco Busso, born in 92. He's as old as MTG. We get a 2-lander that is rather clunky. There is no way we can keep this. Mol. Then we get a 2-lander with mana artifacts. This is still kind of bad, but it's better than the first hand. We'll send down the cover-up. Heap. Mono red rears their ugly head. This is going to be a quick game if we can't draw into some of our firepower. We've already been knocked down to single digits. Maybe our 3/3 angel can hold up attacks for a bit. Nope, that didn't work. That's going to be GG's. We didn't have the hand to compete in this one. This is trail mix. No wait, he's not a hiking snack. It's tray mix. We get a 3-lander that looks fine. It's not great, but this will work. Heap. A synthesizer draw is always amazing, especially in the early turns like this. We land our synthesizer and we have a Celestus on top. The cover-up is fine too, since we can generate some tokens then stop their plays while we get damages in. The 4/4 porcelain throne rears its ugly head. Too many players seem to like their chairs. Just had to make sure it was ward 2 and not 3. We can drop our Mightstone and snipe their toilet. And we get a 4/4 of our own. How is that for turning the tables? This is like an episode of The Twilight Zone. Why are so many people playing cruelty all of a sudden? They even go for chapter 1. No, you get nothing, sir. Let's make sure we tap correctly here. All artifact mana for our Tote. Then we hold up our lands for cover up. Whatever they try to play, we will swat it right out of the air. And into the Phantom Zone. They go for a farewell, lol. No, thanks. There will be no goodbyes said today. Only hello. And that will be GG's. This is Michael Schrute. The blend of both Michael and Dwight. This 4-lander looks clunky, but the line of plays is there. We can go with Synthesizer then Smithy and follow them both up with Mightstone. Heap. Your pants. On. Drawing into a Foundry makes this hand so much better. Our line of plays are now even more secure. They play out a Rot Priest, but he is of no concern to us. We will continue along our line. We are struggling for blue mana, so we'll keep the island, but send the gnome down to the bottom. Alright Smithy, do your trick. Amazingly they swing in. They clearly have a protection spell, otherwise they wouldn't have sent their guy. With the enchantment it does have trample, so we should block up to prevent the poison. In fact, we will double block. They tapped out, so all we have to do is drop our Mightstone and snipe their guy. Sure, they draw a card, but they likely don't have a way to get him back from the grave. And just like that, it's GG's. This is Beamy Gruel, born in 1978. No wait, it's Beamy Glue. Yeah, that's it. We get a 2-lander that could be very strong as long as we get a 3rd land early. A synthesizer hand is always a good start. Keep. When the opponent doesn't have blue mana, it's the best. We have nothing to worry about when we play out our synthesizer. That's another helm on top. We'll keep both. Are they on mono life gain, with angels? That little chicken is not going to like our men. The Smithy will be our play this turn. We'll get 2 big tokens that we are going to grow every turn. They send their little chicken. They are not even thinking about having to block. That's pretty brave of them. We'll have a double artifact turn, thanks to keeping the planes on top. The Celestus is up first, and then we follow it up with the Seraph. Our angel might only be a 3/3, but it is going to get a lot of work done. We are rumbling in with a pair of 8/8 men. And that is that, lol. GG's.